Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and make this quick review over Married to Medicine. I know I'm a few days late. I wasn't even gonna make this review this week, and then I was like, you know what? That's real tired, late, and through. So I said, girl, get up and go make this review. So, anyways, I'm here. So Heavenly is in the car. She calls her daughter Alora. Alora. I think her name is Alora. She says, Alora is at home by herself. Baby, when I tell y'all, Heavenly has a big ass, has a lot of property. I think Heavenly said her house is sitting on 40-something acres. They bought the lot. They bought their lot, the lot beside them, and the lot basically on both sides of their home. And then nobody can build in the back because there's a lake in the back. So they pretty much out there by themselves, right? But girl, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. She said they security down. Girl, guns are blazing. Bitch, the best security. She said the security that they have is like the security that you would have for like a business. So, girl, don't go out there fucking with Heavenly and Dr. Damon or them children. Because, bitch, they going to come out to, girl, you going to be, girl, your head going to get blown out. But, yeah, Alora was at home. She was calling to make sure that she was okay. She was like, yeah, I'm fine. She said, do you have anything you need to tell me? And she said, did you start your period? All you heard was click. And Heavenly, did y'all hear what Heavenly said? She said, what she said? Y'all, she hung up on me. Yeah, she hung up on your ass. She receives a phone call from this lady, and I think she said her name was Rochelle. I can't remember. I like the way that let me tell y'all something. When y'all calling people phone privately, don't be calling talking about, hey, may I speak to Rodney? Rodney ain't here. Girl, I don't know if it's Sally Mae calling or who. Girl, he ain't here. Click. Girl, you need to announce yourself. Hi, this is Rochelle calling on behalf of Reverend Al Sharpton. May I speak to Dr. Heavenly? That's how you do it, not may I speak to Rodney, or is Rodney available? No, he ain't. He ain't. Hi, this is, that's how you need to go in, because anything after that, girl, it's a click in your face like Alora did her goddamn Bible. Hello, Rodney ain't here, he ain't gonna never be here. Stop calling. So anyways, girl, she has a conversation with Reverend Al Sharpton, and he says that he has seen the work that her and her husband have been doing with, I should have wrote the name down, Georgia Know Your Status. I believe that's what it was. Do you know they started doing the mobile COVID testing, and I thought it was bomb. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I love me some Heavenly. I thought it was bomb as hell that Heavenly, the loudest girl, some people might call Heavenly ghetto at times, country at times, whatever. But the loud, like, girl, you literally have somebody calling you, Reverend Al Sharpton calling you. Out of everybody in the group. You see what I'm saying? Heavenly getting a phone call for something, for something her and her husband are doing. And it's really low key. I think it's mostly Dr. Damon, but her and her husband. Like, I was like, this is so fucking cool. I loved it. So anyways, girl, she lets them know, he wants them to come out because this is going to be the 57th, what's the word I'm looking for? 57th, not annual. It's gonna be a march on Washington, and he wanted to see if they could come down and test people. So she says she don't think it'll be a problem, but she would of course have to run it across her, run about her husband to just make sure everything is okay. So Contessa is talking to her niece. That's Scott, her niece-in-law. That's Scott's actual biological niece. That is, well, I don't know if it's biological or not, girl. That's Scott's niece, and it's Contessa's niece by marriage. So she's outside talking to her niece, and she goes and gets some Sutter home wine. When I tell you, let me tell you something, bitch. Girl, I said, bitch. I don't know why I was expecting Contessa to bring out some Ace of Spades, girl. I don't know why, but anyways, because she brought that Sutter Homes wine. They talking. They're talking about crystals, and her niece is into that type of, not that type of stuff, but she's into that. And so she asks her, tell me where the money is and if Scott got a side chick. All right. Contessa, if you got the axe, you already know the answer. You know the answer. And I don't think it's anything like Dr. Heavenly not gonna say, tell me if Daddy got a side chick. She's gonna tell you, I shouldn't use Dr. Heavenly as no example. Never mind. I ain't gonna use this no example. I'm not gonna use Dr. Heavenly as no example. But, I was like, girl, basically, girl, if you got the axe, he probably got one. Cecil, I don't know if Cecil got a job. I ain't gonna talk about Cecil having no job because, last time Simone acted a fool when somebody talked about her husband not having no job, even though she let us know he ain't have no job. But we're not gonna get into that. Did y'all see? I'm gonna tell y'all how shady. Bravo, y'all are low key fucking disgusting. Cause I saw what y'all tried to do. Did y'all see when Simone came downstairs and said she was still at work? Give her a shot of water, and they showed Cecil opening up a Ciroc bottle, right? Go back and watch it. They showed Cecil opening up a Ciroc bottle, pouring, but then handing Simone a glass. And then when she grabbed the glass, you saw his hand go back up and he was putting the bottle atop on a Ciroc bottle. It almost looked like she had a drink. And I was like, why would they edit that way, knowing damn well that woman ain't drinking no goddamn alcohol? I coughed that shit, Bravo. Y'all ain't about shit either. They talk about her relationship with Jackie and how when they first went to Heavenly's home for Damon's birthday party, Jackie Jackie spoke, but it wasn't like one of those over the top, And the truth of the matter is, just like Cecil said, if she would have hopped up and was like, hey, you would have been like, her, I'm about to go. Like, girl, I wish you would, girl. Y'all in an awkward, y'all in an awkward phase in your friendship. You got into a fight. You still haven't gotten over it. There's really, until it's talked about, it's probably going to be awkward. And you have to hang around each other because, y'all filming the show together, So Heavenly did y'all see when Jackie was telling when Heavenly was telling Jackie about Reverend Al Sharpton calling her head when she said the Reverend Al Sharpton? Girl, like, yes, Reverend Al Sharpton called Heavenly, girl. The Topgolf. The Topgolf scene was cute. Just the guys and their sons hanging out, just having a good time. Damon Jr., Zachary, Miles. Those were the guys the sons that came. Michael is away at college. The other ones, their children are like babies, pretty much. Well, not babies, but not old enough to be there. Y'all get what I'm trying to say, girl. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, girl. They old enough to be at Topgolf, but girl, look, it was grown men, basically. That basically low key grown, pushing grown, because Zachary only 19, girl, and the other 2 only 22. But I thought it was kind of strange that they didn't drink. I thought it was strange. Like, I understand Zachary not drinking, but the other 2, I was like. But maybe they don't drink. Some people don't drink in front of their mamas and daddies. Girl, not me. Girl, that ain't me. That's Evelyn from not Married to Medicine, from Braxton Family Values. She'll tell you in a heartbeat, I don't drink. I don't know if she drink or not. But I remember her making a comment a while ago, like, I don't drink. I don't drink with my kids. Girl, your kids is 40 and 50. Bitch, girl. Your kids is fucking and having babies, girl. You can have a cocktail with your kids. Hello? But no, they didn't drink. Girl, y'all know I'm low-key messy, right? So, did y'all hear when Curtis swung the golf club and missed? Did y'all see the confessionals? How people were joking about him not being able to hit the hit the ball. And y'all heard when Cecil said, as much golfing as Curtis does, and that's your first swing, does he do golfing? Or do he just say he going golfing? Jackie, I'm not trying to tell you not to trust your husband. But girl, even his homeboy said as much golfing as that nigga do, and that's his first swing. I'm not saying he got to be no Tiger Woods at the Topgolf. That's not what I'm saying. But anyways, so Dr. Damon tells them about the March on Washington. And Curtis asks, are the wives going? Are the wives going? Okay. Funky Dineva and Heavenly, they're in the car together. Funky Dineva's skin looks... I was looking at his video the other day. Funky Dineva's skin looks amazing. I don't know what that motherfucker putting on his skin. He probably drinking water. Girl, let me drink some water, girl. Hold up. Girl, let me drink some water. Let me drink some water, girl. Okay. But anyway, so Funky Dineva and Heavenly, they're going to meet Contessa. She's having an event with I got a message. I was about to say Diamonds, but that was Toya. So they're going on their way to the event. They start to talk about Quad and the picture that she posted with her ass hanging out. I remember when this happened. I remember when this happened because I've been following Quad on Instagram for a few years now, more than a few years probably. And Quad is a very sexy woman to me, but Quad is never like ass out. She really not, y'all. Like, I don't want to say conservative, but she's not gonna have her ass all out on the IG. And I remember when Quad started posting like certain pictures, I was like, girl, when Quad started, like I don't even know Quad. And I was like, why Quad posting these pictures? Like, okay, girl, well, maybe she going through some girl. When the girls get break up and girl lose a boyfriend, not lose a boyfriend, or break up with a boyfriend, or get a divorce or whatever, girl, the girls, everybody, the niggas bring out their gray sweats and the bitches bring out their thongs. Hello? And so Heavenly put the eyeball emoji, and I think it was an eyeball emoji, and Quad just went off. I remember like, why is Quad going off on Heavenly? Like, she really didn't say nothing. Then Heavenly actually did end up saying some stuff back to Quad eventually. But Heavenly says in the car, she ain't got no husband. Maybe she mad. Maybe she mad because she ain't got a husband that love her or no kids. Oh, girl. When I tell you one thing you can count on, one thing I can count on. This is no tea, no shade. One thing I can count on with women is in an argument or a disagreement or whatever, girl, they gonna throw in your face if you ain't got no man or ain't got no kids, bitch. That's gonna be the first thing out of their mouth. Bitch, that's why you ain't got no motherfucking man. Bitch, what? Girl, if I wanted a man, I could have yours. Quad is just, girl, like, bitch, I don't want no motherfucking nigga. Girl, you really think I could have a man? Girl, it's really not hard to get no man. It's really not. I don't know why people think that. Anybody can go get a man. All these trying, girl, it ain't that hard to get no man, girl. It really ain't. Now, the motherfucker might worry you low, but it ain't hard to go find no man. If Quad wanted a man, Quad could have a man. He might be sorry as fuck, but if she wanted a man, Quad could definitely be in a relationship. But what's the rush? Girl. Anyways. And she got some kids, some fucking dogs. Quad don't want no fucking kids. I've been telling y'all that. I don't care what nobody say. Quad don't want no, and I ain't nothing wrong with that, bitch, because I don't want none of the motherfuckers either. But I know it's different for men and women. Because they try to force y'all to have kids and shit. But anyway, girl, I don't think Quad want no kids. I really don't. I thought it was weird because Lisa Nicole mentioned something about yoga, but I thought it was weird that everybody had on like workout clothes except for Contessa. Maybe I missed something in the episode. I think they were talking about Quad in the car. And Lisa Nicole made this comment, kind of like insinuating that Quad's ass was fake. I don't think Quad's ass is fake. I don't. And it's so sad nowadays because I'm going to be honest with y'all. Anytime I see somebody with a big ass, I think y'all ass is fake. Because it's so, ain't that sad? Like, because it's so many people that get their ass done and BBLs and all that. It's like, girl, you never know. So anytime I see a girl with a big ass, I'll be like, girl, her ass fake. Girl, her ass fake. Her ass fake. A bitch can't even have a real ass no more. But I think Quad ass is real. Lisa Nicole, worry about what Darren like, bitch. Hello. Anyways, Toya. Girl, Toya said the realest thing. Toya said, bitch, don't transfer nothing to my back. Throw it in the motherfucking trash. I said, I know that's right. Because, bitch, when I get my man Lipo 360, bitch, no. No, don't touch my ass. I already got enough. Throw that shit in the trash can or give it to somebody else. I don't want nothing that you sucking out of my stomach. Nothing. Hello? Take it out of my body and leave it out of my body. Hello? So Toya, Lisa Nicole, and Carrie, girl, let me tell y'all something. I think I was drunk. Do y'all remember I said Carrie had a nice body? I don't know. Well, I be on here saying some fuck shit sometimes. Because Carrie, girl, y'all know I'm not into... I think I was looking at Carrie titties, and I was like, oh, Carrie got a nice set of titties. That's what I think. But I think I said in my review, oh, Carrie got a nice body. I don't know where the fuck that came from. Anyway, so, when I tell you, when Lisa Nicole, Toya, and Carrie walked into that building, and they hit that corner, and Heavenly bust out laughing. When they hit, and when I tell you Heavenly started laughing, when I tell you I screamed, she said, look at her. I said, this shit, when I tell you, I don't know if Heavenly and the rest of the girls knew that Lisa Nicole and Carrie was coming back, you know, or what. When I tell you, I know Heavenly messy ass bitch. When I tell you, I knew she was like, here we go. Here we go. When I tell you, I screamed when Heavenly started laughing when Carrie, she was, look at her. Oh, that shit was so funny to me, girl. Heavenly is messy as fuck. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, bitch. Heavenly is all right with me. I love me some Dr. Heavenly, even though she a messy ass bitch. I love it. She was like, I was just in my meditation. Girl, was you? Oh, what you thinking about some fried chicken? Anyways, girl, I thought this was kind of pointless, I'll be honest with y'all, because at the end of the day, you know, Dr. Simone says that Dr. Jackie doesn't like to just speak the truth. What did she say? Someone says it's safer for Dr. Jackie to talk in code. But the truth of the matter is all y'all bitches was talking in code. The only bitch that had enough pussy lips to open up her mouth and direct her comment to somebody was Heavenly. She was the only one who said Toya. Everybody else was talking in circles. Anila, let's be honest. Even though everybody there is black, right? Except for you. I think and Carrie. I don't know what Lisa Nicole is, but Carrie, everybody there black except for Carrie and you. The truth is, like, that argument was between you and Heavenly. So instead of like Anila even, did I say Carrie? Lisa Nicole? Anila. Anila spoke, that argument was between her and Heavenly. Like, Heavenly, she had an issue, you know, her and Toya had got into it. Simone, your issue is with Jackie, clearly. Let's just be honest. Jackie, you with Simone. So it's like everybody talking in code except for Heavenly. She the only one who directed her comment towards somebody. I thought it was funny when the niece said, I think her name is Paris, when she said, I heard that there was some turbulence within this friend group. And Simone said, what did you hear? What did Contessa tell you? Yeah, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm just here. I'm just working. Hello? Dr. Simone goes to see Jackie. Jackie asked Simone, what did I do? What do you think I did to hurt you? And the truth is, like, one thing I've realized is, and this is just for me, and I could be wrong, but this is how I look at it. I think we have to stop assuming that people know what they did to us. Because it's not all, some motherfuckers just like to play stupid, right? Some motherfuckers know exactly what they did. But, like, I thought about Jen Shaw. Y'all know that bitch is ignorant as hell. But I remember Jen Shaw when her and Heather were going back and forth at Heather's grand opening for her new, I think she opened up a second business, a second location for her business, I believe. Or a bigger location, I can't remember. And she wanted Jen to apologize, and Jen was like, okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm apologizing for, but I'm sorry. And as crazy as Jen Shaw is, I remember even thinking, maybe the bitch really don't, girl, as loony as Jen Shaw and thieving as Jen Shaw is. But I was like, maybe she don't really know, like, what she did. Like, maybe she don't. And maybe if you explain it to her, then she might be like, well, with Jen, I feel like Jen is a lost cause. But I feel like if you explain it to her, maybe she will be like, oh, I'm sorry. I feel like with Dr. Jackie and Simone, like, Dr. Jackie probably does not know. Well, at this point, I don't know. Because I think a lot of people are really confused on, like, why is this so deep? Like, why is this situation with you and Jackie so this deep to the point where, like, this is where the friendship comes to an end, you know? Now, I will say this much. I'm not going back, but when Dr. Simone, then I was, a light bulb finally went off in my head. I was like, oh, I think I get it. I think what the problem is when Dr. Simone and Dr. Heavenly were going back and forth, usually, even if Jackie thinks that Simone is dead ass wrong, she always tells Simone, not necessarily in front of everybody else, but in private, like, bitch, you was wrong. You was dead ass wrong. And I think what Simone was thinking is, because any other time, even if you think I'm wrong, you still come to me and tell me, bitch, you was wrong. But this time, you didn't say nothing. You didn't say, bitch, you was right. You didn't say, bitch, you was wrong. So I was thinking that you was siding with this bitch. If Jackie would have went to Simone and said, hey, girl, you know you wrong, I think Simone would have been like, oh, okay, well, maybe I am. But because Jackie didn't say nothing, Jackie just said they grown, that I'm gonna let them handle it. Simone took it as though, oh, this bitch is choosing Heavenly's side. And I think that's where the whole you choosing Heavenly as a bestie came in for Simone. So when I think if that's the way that Simone is thinking, it makes sense. Even though it's childish as fuck. Like, bitch, we really fight. We can't be doing this at 50 and 60. Like, I'm not doing that with none of my... Listen, bitch. I'm not doing that with none of y'all at 50 and 60. God died. Girl, call me tomorrow. Anyways, Jackie brings up Buffy. And that was pretty much it. They said they was going to work on their friendship. But I think I remember Heavenly saying in one of her reviews a few weeks ago that, girl, they still don't fuck with that Jackie and Simone still don't fuck with each other. So, I guess that's the end of that friendship. Whatever, girl. I hope they get it back on track. It was so sad. I was sort of crying when they started talking about how, like, I think Jackie had breast cancer twice and Simone was there, and they showed the picture of them from back in the day. Well, I ain't gonna say back in the day, but they showed an old picture of them. And it's just sad. Like, it's so sad that a friendship of 20 plus years it could possibly be over something so trivial to me. Like, I don't think it was that deep to the point where, girl, like, bitch, you swore up and down Jackie fucked Curtis. I mean, fuck Cecil. You see what I'm saying? And stole your black card and ran it up. Like, girl, she made a mistake. She probably should have spoke up, and she didn't. Well, I don't think it's that deep. Girl, part of me feels like, girl, unless the only way Simone gonna forgive, like, Simone don't like Heavenly. That's the only way she really gonna forgive, or be cool with Jackie. Anyways, girl, I said this was gonna be a quick review when we almost 30 minutes in. Girl, this review should have been only 13 minutes because that's how much I'll be watching to me. All right, bye, y'all.